Hello, Chloe here. Today we will be doing a room tour slash collection update video, 2024 edition. It's been a while since I last did a room tour video. I think it was about 2 years ago, and it has changed quite a bit, so let's get right into it. Okay, so let's start off with the door to my room. Please ignore any ugly paint mess like this and the whole cracks there. I'm planning on painting my whole room probably at the end of the year, so. But yes, I still have this giant Amelia wall scroll. I think it's a B2 size. Still one of my favorite Amelia arts, and I'm super excited for ReZero Season 3 coming out later this year. And on the left is this blank wall that I don't really have anything on here. Except this singular Kafka wall scroll. This isn't official. I think I got this before the game launched, sometime around last year, and I just really wanted something Kafka related, and it was only like 10 bucks, so I thought, why not? Really great. And then to the right of my door is where everything else is, but first I have this framed poster flyer that I got for Revue Starlight, the movie. They were handing this out when I went to the live show a couple years ago, and I really love the art, so I just framed it. It looks really cool. And then I just have my keys hanging here on this cat thing that disappears when I take it off. So cute. And to the right of that is sort of my secondary desk area. And to the right of that is my main one. But on the second one, I just kind of use this to kind of get away from screens and to just kind of decorate with like various merch and goodies, as well as some stationery stuff. And right above that, this is kind of like my favorite area right now. Very warm brown yellow tone stuff, and the main highlight are these Genshin tapestry kind of things. This is from an artist that I follow. Their name is Kyochi, and I found them on Twitter. I have this very expensive candle that I kind of feel bad about lighting up, so it's kind of here as decoration. And then I have this Pardo Happy Shake bauble figure, a little diorama I got in Korea, as well as Shikishi board of from the Ice Guy and his cool female colleague, which was a pre-order bonus for one of their Nendoroids. And then I have my Hachi figure, Nana, so pretty. I have this acrylic stand of some raccoon tanuki characters from one of my coworkers actually when they went to Japan. And then I have my Shalom Shukishi board. She's from Path to Nowhere. Highly recommend that gacha game. Love her. And then we have Maxie from Under the Oak Tree. I've since stopped reading it, but I still think she's really pretty, so she's here. And then I have my little board with Maya and Claudine from Revue Starlight. And then down here on the desk area, we have a framed print, I think also Shikishi board of Penelope and Callisto from Villains Are Destined to Die. And then we have Cloud and Tifa. I've had these prints forever. I will try to link the artist below, but it's been a while, so hopefully I remember. Love their art. And then down here I have a grid board of a bunch of stuff, mainly keychains. It used to be like a pink and purple kind of aesthetic, but we have some random inclusions as well. A lot of Honkai and Genshin, some manhwa stuff, but yeah. On these little plastic organizers, I have my Medea plushie. She is from Your Throne. This cute Yae Miko kind of resin figure I got from Etsy. We got Hanny from Toy Story. This is from Tokyo Disneyland. My sister got this for me. And then we have an ELYSIA plushie. I took out her voice box, but yeah, she talks to you. A Sleeping Nezuko. Hu Tao here, a little bauble figure. We got Kokomi in a cart, because why not? Looks cute, it's functional. And then we have Psyche, also from Your Throne. This is a little plushie doll, really cute. And the little Chikawa. And also kind of separating the door from the desk is this IKEA Scottis. I don't really have a lot hanging on here just because I haven't taken out all my keychains and stuff, but I have a couple of things. This is my headphones I packed. But yeah, we got Durandal, Cloud and Tifa. I think this is fan made. And then we have a Sora print postcard that my friend gave me, and Max from Father, I Don't Want This Marriage. Yeah, and then we just have a Raiden Shogun mouse pad here because I really like the art and I felt bad about not using it, so it's just kind of here. On this little shelf, I got this off Amazon, and it's basically a lot of stationery stuff, very practical things. I have a calendar here, and behind that is just my diffuser that I kind of put random fake plants in, match the aesthetic. And then we have my ELYSIA cup, and then we have another Chikawa. This one tells the time, and it's like actually accurate, so I don't know if you can see that. We got some pens and stationery. I used to love buying stationery, and I just kind of hide it with Himeko print by Yuri. I will also link that. And then we have a coin box that I cannot open. I don't know how to open it, but there's coins in there. And then this is just a photo card holder. Then we have a Hamtaro in a dino suit. And this is a remote control for my CD player, which is hanging here between the two desks. And I have a Shikishi board here of Nox, again from Path to Nowhere. And then a mini Zhongli hanging out here because I used to have the Leeway CD here, but I have since changed it out for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But yeah. And here is my main desk area where I have my PC as well as some other stuff. Yeah, let's check it out. Up here we have kind of like a black and white theme going on for the most part. Really unintentional. So I have this Hutal lamp that actually died just now. I haven't charged it in a while, but yeah. And then I have my camera here, which also kind of just collects dust because I haven't really been recording lately because I've been so busy with work. And then I have my Kingdom Hearts 3 edition PS4 that I've kind of since retired, but I'm kind of lazy to dig out the box for it. So it's kind of chilling up here as a display because it does look really cool. And then I have 4 figures here. We have A to Z, D, S, and then the Gad girls, 2 of them. I do have the 3rd one, but I haven't actually unboxed her. She's kind of sitting in my closet, but yeah, they were in the detolfs before, but then I've since kind of removed them so I can put in a different figure, which you will see later. And it's just basically because they're like easier to dust compared to that one figure. So I still have my old monitors from the last time I did this. I haven't changed anything out. My keyboard, I think it's still the same. I did build it. It's the Roselia. I forgot what the actual thing is called. But yeah, the devoted keycaps and stuff. I haven't actually cleaned this in a while, so if it looks nasty, I'm sorry. Pretty cool though. And then we have the ELYSIA mouse pad from Honkai. Got it from the MiHoYo store. And then I have a Stream Deck, which I don't really use, if I'm being honest. I kind of just wanted it because it was cheap. And it does look cool. I did get a PS5 earlier this year. There's my mic. I got a really cool new speakers because my old ones finally died after like a decade. And I thought it was time for an upgrade. As for my PC, I just built this kind of recently, within the last 6, 7, 8 months. I still haven't removed the plastic from it, but yeah, let's do it now. Alright, so that is my PC, and it is an RTX 4070 with an i7 13700K, I think, 32GB RAM. And sitting on top of it is my clock. It does have like a mirror finish to it. and I picked this up in Korea. Ignore that. That is not how hot it is in here. And then I have this Jinro Soju, I guess, figure? I don't know what you would call this. Little boy, little dude hanging out here. But yeah, really cute. I don't like the things inside, but I don't know how to open him and I don't want to break him, so I kind of like angle it so I don't see it when I'm at my desk. And up here is more keychains from Maybe Starlight, the remaining 7 characters that weren't on the board by my door. And then I have a bunch of Spy Family ones hanging here, and I love that they're like interconnected. It makes it look really cute. And right next to that is kind of like, I guess, my manga section plus other general storage. So let's start off up here. I have a wall scroll of Honkai Impact 3rd. This is from one of their concerts. And then I have a giant board filled with a lot of Revue Starlight stuff. I haven't actually bought any in a while, and I'm still trying to find the remaining characters that I'm missing in this line. We have a Yae Miko tapestry here, same artist as the ones by my door on top of my above my desk. Very cute. I switched this one out for different Genshin ones. I have a couple more, but I just switched them out when I feel like it. And right below that is, what is this thing called? Kuma. I forgot his name. Oh no! But yeah, it's like one of those Lego things, Chinese Legos, I think. And I felt like it matched Miko, so he's here. And right below that are Genshin acrylic stands that I have in this case. Again, I just thought it matched the whole cherry blossom theme, Japanese theme, so they're here. And then right next to that are some things, a lot of random gacha box figurines. These I got from Zen TCG. Very cool. They sent these to me, and I got this with my sister, as well as these when I visited her in LA last year. I think they were part of a collaboration between Spy Family and Bearology. And then we have a canvas print of the girls from Kimi ni Todoke. And then we have Kuromi here. I also got these with my sister. And then we have a Junko Nendoroid. They're all sitting on doilies because I just had these laying around. And right above my Switch is another print from Kimi ni Todoke. And I just have it in a kind of like hard case. And below that, we have an acrylic stand of Tomoe and Nanami from Kami-sama Kiss. Absolutely love them. Such pretty art. And then we have my Switch that is encased. It's in a case. And it's basically because I don't really use it that often. And it gets dusty. And I wanted to kind of prevent that. So got this clear acrylic case for Amazon. And then we have Mobius and Eden from Honkai. This cute Hello Kitty and Pac-Man gacha figurine. And then a Lloyd noodle stopper prize figure. Just chilling here with the girls. And then down here, kind of like temporarily, I have Denji and Makima, like kind of photo cards in a photo card display thing. And and there's a bunch of stuff in here. Spy Family, and then I think in the front, oh yeah, has was it Father I Don't Want This Marriage that kind of decorated with these overlays. But yeah, it's Denji and Makima right now because there's Blade and Kafka in the back, and they just kind of matched in terms of colors. And then in here I have my PS5 and PS4 controller. Plus some soundtracks. We have both the Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth limited edition soundtracks, plus the Genshin Leeway collection. And right below that we have a bunch of Japanese magazines. Most of them are like Bandori and Revue Starlight related, I think. Yeah, Bandori, Starlight. Also like, I don't know, their saves. Love them. And then we have some Nintendo ones because it had Fire Emblem on them and I figured this is some cool art. And then we have a lot of Blu-rays for Revue Starlight, some live shows, live concerts, and the animes. We just have like a 3DS XL, Fire Emblem, and the special version because I recently took down my Fire Emblem shelf and kind of moved them around, so they're there. And I have a giant printer here that I do actually use pretty often. As for this manga shelf, I haven't actually bought a new volume of anything ever since Right Stuff closed down. But anyways, we got 86, novel and manga, some volumes of Kakegurui and Twin, Spy Family, Witch and the Beast, which I'm surprised got animated, some Persona 3, Revue Starlight Japanese copies, the Final Fantasy VII novel, my Revue Starlight acrylic stands, Spy Family acrylic stands, this very cute 86 one based on one of the characters' arts in the show anime. Oh, Deadmaster. Totally forgot her name there for a second. I actually kind of damaged her, by the way. I don't remember where, but I know I dropped her once. But yeah, love her. And then down here we kind of have like my shoujo section, which is very lacking. We got some My Happy Marriage mangas, and I do have the light novels somewhere. And then we have some of the acrylic stands. We have some Kimi ni Todoke. I did want to like kind of complete this, but Right Stuff died. Maid-sama, we have Ganyu and Shenhe, very cute. Snow White with the red hair, also want to complete this. Yona of the Dawn, I did want to start collecting because I really enjoyed it. But, you know, Right Stuff died. And then I have this like little DIY diorama thing that I made. And it does light up, which is really cool. And then I have the box set for Otaku, super cute, my favorite couple. Down here, we have some Yuri manga back there that my friend recommended and I just never kind of completed. But yeah. Oh, I really like the anime for this though. It was cute, not gonna lie. It's if my favorite pop idol made it to the Budokan, I would die. Basically a OL who kind of quit her job to support a bunch of underground idols. Pretty neat. And then a Navia acrylic stand here. This Totoro display thing that I've had forever. We have Link Figma here, one of my first anime figures ever. Of course in front of a Zelda manga. And then we have some of the Kingdom Hearts ones that I've also had forever. These two are still sealed. We have more Path to Nowhere stuff. This is the acrylic stands for Irene, one of my OG faves. A bunch of ReZero light novels that I haven't actually read most of, but I will get through one day. And then a couple of ReZero things here. And right in between this like manga shelf and like my detolf is this little area that I haven't really done anything with. This was supposed to come down forever ago just because the positioning is kind of weird because I was supposed to put my desk here but it didn't work out. So first of all, I do have a Rider Shogun and Yaimiko keychain plushies just hanging out here. They are so adorable. And right below that is my Taylor magazine from a couple years ago during the Reputation era. And then we have a Ponya in a cup from Honkai Impact 3rd, because why not? And then we also have an Xbox controller here, which I'm pretty sure doesn't work anymore. And then we have some magnets that I got free with my order from the Honkai store, and my oak keyboard, which I haven't touched in years. And right above all that is a Fire Emblem Three Houses print from the artist Crazy Kai. I don't think they sell this anymore, but yeah, this was also temporarily put up here and I haven't taken it down because I need to bring out a ladder to do so. Anyways, in this corner we have sort of my video games section, which I also haven't really updated in years. But let me show you guys real quick. So first though, shining brightly up there is the star lamp from Mario. that I got from the Nintendo Land in LA, Universal Studios. And then we have a Ike amiibo, and then a Mega Man amiibo just chilling there. And then we have a bunch of CDs, mostly from a long time ago. And then we have my Switch games here, and I haven't finished most of them. We have my PlayStation games here, and down here is some of my boxed stuffs, and then some of my anime Blu-rays. Persona 3, the movie, part 1, movie 1. A Silent Voice, love this movie. And then this Madoka movie box set. They're making a figure based on this art. I don't know if you've seen it, but it looks really cute. We have a Chloe and Rachel from Life is Strange, the prequel game. All my Kingdom Hearts games, I think, like most of them. And then some 3DS games. A lot of these games are mostly my sister's, other than Fire Emblem, I think. More box stuff. Let's Go Pikachu. PO4, which is, I forgot what you call them. Fan something. It's kind of like a DLC. I don't know what you call them. Fire Emblem Warriors. I played this digitally and I actually really like this, so I bought the physical special edition. And then our old copy of Mario Sunshine, super beat up. And we finally reached the main section of my room, the main course, if you will, which are my detolfs, where a lot of my figures are stored and displayed. But first, let's start off on top because I do have a couple of figures up there. We have OTS 14 Freeing quarter scale. She's very pretty, from Girls Frontline. And then we have the 1/7 scale Kiana Kaslana Hersher Flame Sign from Honkai Impact 3rd. Love this figure. And then we have Madoka and Homura from Aniplex. I think they're getting rerun, so you don't have to pay crazy prices for them. And then we have a acrylic stand actually of Kiana and Mei from GGZ. And then we have a Fuhua figure here. She's so pretty. And behind those figures are 3 prints, also by Crazy Kai, who did the Fire Emblem one from earlier. We have Shenhe, Ayaka, and Kokomi. Okay, so moving on to the detolfs, I'll just go through them really quickly. So starting from the leftmost detolf, we have my Ningguang shelf, which also became a Genshin shelf after I added Ganyu. But yeah, they're both by Apex Toys, and Ningguang is definitely one of my favorite figures in my entire collection. Her lamp, I took out the batteries because I don't use it and I don't want to like damage it. And then down here we have kind of like a China dress / tree theme going on. We have the Chinese New Year Miku back there. She's really big and she's really pretty. And then we have the, of course, my Ethos Miku, one of my favorites. And then we have Neo Chani, I think that's how you say her name, from Good Smile. She's really tiny, but really pretty. And then we have Jadaka of the Deer King. Doesn't really fit the tree theme, but her antlers kind of look like branches, so I thought she'd kind of look good here. And right below that, we have kind of like an adventure setup, I think. We have Barbara Genshin back there by Kotobukiya. We have Katarina from My Next Life as a Villainess. Klee Genshin, such a cute figure. I think one of the better Genshin figures, honestly. And then this Ryza figure, is this Good Smell or I think it's Max Factory? And on this bottom shelf is probably one of my least favorites so far. But yeah, we have Maito's Mary Sawatome from Kakigurui, lovely figure. We have Yui and Yukino from Oregairu, such a good figure by Eastream. And then we have the Kakigurui Nendos. And then we have Marin. This is the Aniplex figure. She has a bunch of figures out now, but I still think this is the best one. And then the Aniplex Mai. In the second detolf, on the very top shelf, we have my Kiana Shrine. We have my Hersher of the Void 1/8 scale, I think, by Good Smile. No, Alter. It's by Alter. My bad. And then we have a bunch of acrylic stands of her. very pretty. We have the Asteroid series figure, her Nendoroid that I found while I was in Korea a couple years ago, and this very nice music box that plays Moon Halo, one of my favorite songs. And then I just have the Honkai soundtrack back there. Really nice. One of my favorite shelves, honestly. And right below her, we have my H-Dream Crystal Dress Amelia, the original one. And right below her, we have sort of also a black and white theme, kind of. But yeah, we have my Silver Ash from Arc Knights. And then we have Formidable from Azure Lane. Very pretty figure. And then we have Yor chilling back there. She's a prize figure that Zen and TCG sent me. And then we have an Elsa figure from ReZero. Absolutely love her. She's one of my favorite characters, not gonna lie. She's insane. And her prize figure, this one, is so much better than whatever Abomination turned out with her scale. Truly, truly sad. And then we have my Lena Nendoroid from 86. Really excited for that new scale figure that's coming out soon. And then the Tea Time Cat. I love these. And in the back there, let me pull it out real quick. Alright, so back there we have Path to Nowhere can badges that on a board that I spray painted black for the aesthetics. They used to hang actually on the detolf, like sticky back there, but I felt like they would fall, so I just kind of had them sitting back there just in case. And on the bottom of the second detolf is my Groza shelf, basically, OTS 14. We got this Groza by Reverse Studio, this one by also Reverse Studio, and they're actually sitting on music boxes from her. Love the base. And then we have this one by Apex Toys. She looks very classy. And I do have an extra space for another Groza. Moving on to the third detolf, on the very top we have my Raiden Mei shrine. We have the amazing Hersher of Thunder Lament of the Fallen version by Apex Toys. Such a good figure. Probably one of the best Honkai ones, to be honest. And I just have some prints back there of her. And then we have her Nendoroid, which I did damage. You can kind of see her horn. It's kind of like snapping off. It's like bent. But yeah, I did drop her, so there's that. And then we have the Hersher of Thunder bauble figure, the Happy Shake. And then some acrylic stands of her. And then right below her, we have probably one of the prettiest figures in my entire collection, which is the Aquatope figure. So pretty. Look how pretty that is. Such a pretty base. One of my favorites. And then we have a Piplup in here. Right below that, we have my Amelia shelf plus some ReZero characters. I forgot which one, Shiromuku, I think this is called. The Shiromuku figure by FNEX. Such a pretty figure. My mom actually really loves this figure. Just fun fact. And then we have my China dress version. And then we have the Amelia Nendoroid. Forever in this outfit because it's so cute. And then we have a paper theater of her that I made. And then we have my favorite Amelia figure after the crystal dress one, which is the Alpha Omega version. And she's standing on this glass pedestal that I got at a discount store. And then we have Beatrice back there. She's so cute. We have the same art as the wall scroll on my door, an acrylic stand. And then we have Echidna in here because I don't want to move her because her teacup and plate keep falling off and it's really annoying. But I am persistent and she will stay in this pose forever. And down here kind of continues. We have more ReZero figures, the Tea Party set of the 3 characters I love. Echidna, Amelia, and Beatrice. So pretty. And then back there we have a Raiden Mei by My Ethos, one of their earlier figures. And Sayla. This one is by MiHoYo, but I'm pretty sure it's Apex too. And finally, in the fourth and final detolf, on the way top, we have my Honkai pink girlies. We have the Wedding Sakura figure here. Super pretty. Love the aesthetics. And we have the Teresa Nendoroid that I also found while I was in Korea a couple years ago. And then we have a Yai Sakura acrylic stand. And then we have this ELYSIA Asteroid series figure, I think. And then we just have a Final Fantasy 13 music box because, what can I say? It does match the aesthetics here. And right below that shelf, we have more Honkai figures, but this is more China themed. And it is pretty like crowded in here and I'm not vibing with it. But I don't want to take out any of these figures from a detolf because dusting them seems annoying. We have the Starlit Astrologos Teresa figure. I think that's what it's called. I forgot. But it's by Apex Toys and it is super gorgeous. Would recommend. It's so pretty. And then we have Rita back there by MiHoYo, I think. Probably also Apex, let's be honest. And then we have the famous Yai Sakura by Apex. This is so pretty, one of my favorites as well. And then the matching acrylic stand to go with her. And right there in the forefront, we have a mini Sushang figure. And right below that one, we have more pink themed figures, mainly 02. So back there, we have the 02 Aniplex figure, which I wanted for years. Really glad they did a rerun a couple years ago. And then we have the wedding dress one by Good Smile. Pretty. And then we have her Nendoroid, of course. So adorable. And right next to her, we have Dark Magician Girl with Kuribo from Yu-Gi-Oh! And then we have a Shinobu figure from Demon Slayer. This is by Aniplex. And on this last shelf is mainly supposed to be like pink themed, and then it kind of like devolved into this frog shrine because I like buying these little trinkets like this one and this one and this thing and some like random blind boxes like this kettle pea and this frog, and I give them all to Mikoto because she's obsessed with this frog character. Gekotan? I think that's his name. It's been a while since I've seen the anime. It's been a couple years, but yeah, she's obsessed with frogs, so I give her all my frogs. But yeah, we also have Kaede from IMAS, Idolmaster. She's so pretty. I love her. Don't really know much about Idolmaster, but I know I love her. And then we have the avian swan. Very pretty. And then we have a Anya figure. This was the Ichiban Kuji. It's actually a calendar, but I've boxed that away because I don't use that here. And I almost forgot, but I have this really small Molang figure back there. Super cute. This is a view you're probably really familiar with if you've been watching my channel. And I did kind of switch a lot of things out, and it'll probably change again the next time you see it. But yeah, let me show you guys real quick. We still have my Path to Nowhere acrylic stands. We have Oak Casket and Hamel. They're really pretty. And then we have Marin as Shizuku from My Dress Up Darling. Really great price figure. Would recommend picking up if you are a fan of the series or the character. And then we have, of course, my Raiden Shogun figurine. And then one of my favorite Genshin merch of all time, the Klee mug. Very cute. And then we have my Shenhe Shikishi board. And then my Ayaka and Toma as high school students in acrylic stand form. Very cute. And then of course we have my mini Traveler and Paimon figurines up there. Right below are the Traveler acrylic stands. And then of course we have my giant Tifa resin statue, my first and only one. I don't think I really show it that much on camera, but yeah, she's been here for years. And all of that sits on top of a IKEA kallax shelf. This is a 2x4. Alright, so first shelf on the way left, we have my Fire Emblem 3 Houses shelf. And up front, we have some of the acrylic stands. I do have a couple more, but they're in storage, like I've stored them away. And then we have my Edelgard pop-up parade back there. And then the Byleth figure by... It's definitely Intelligent Systems. I think it's a good smile though. And then next to it, I have another Amelia figure from ReZero. This is the Extreme Idol one. Very nice figure. And then back there, I just have a light stick. It's not ReZero related. It's Revue Starlight. But yeah, why not? She's an idol, so she gets a light stick. Next to that, we have a mini Pokemon shelf theme going on here. We have Leon and Charizard back there looking very cool. And then we have Gengar mini figurine. And then we have Pikachu with Sableye? And then we have my Mimikyu resin display thing. I don't know what you'll call this, bookend? And on the very right, we have a Genshin themed shelf going on, like some of my newer stuff, because they don't fit on my current Genshin display, which we'll see soon. But yeah, we have the Traveler figures back there by Kotobukiya, looming with her exclusive Kotobukiya faceplate. And then I really like Aether's default one, so he kept that. And then we have their Nendoroids. There's Aether, and there's Looming. They're flying, so cute. And then we have Ayaka, Yoimiya, and Shenhe merch. And on the bottom shelves, it's pretty much just storage. So like down here, I just have some of my collector's editions, limited editions for video games. They're really big. But yeah, they sit there. And skipping over to the left, because there's really nothing going on there, we just have this little display box with some Pokemon dioramas, this Lego thing, and some nano blocks and figurines. And then we have a Nintendo themed one as well. And on this last shelf is basically my vinyls, or whatever's left of them. If you watched my last room tour video, you might notice how much smaller it is. I kind of sold a lot of my vinyls just because I am not collecting them anymore, seriously. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the remainder of the room, basically. The other corner is just like my personal stuff. But yeah, let's go through this. Okay, so let's start off with these two shelves and then save the other one for last. Yeah, let's start off with the shelf on the left, where all my like Genshin figurines are, a lot of the smaller ones, plus some scales. So we have the Mona 1/7 scale figure, I think by Good Smile, and then we have the Venti Nendoroid up front with some Kamisato siblings here, Ayaka, Ayato, and then Ayaka again. I have a lot of Ayaka stuff, if you haven't noticed. And then on the side here, we have Kaching by Apex, I think 1/7 scale, and pretty much more acrylic stands of her. We have some of the Battle series, the Leeway and Mondstadt figurines. So we got them up there, and they're kind of mixed in with the Bushiroad capsule series, which I really like because they're really small and pretty affordable, but they haven't really made any since I think like volume 3. And then right below that we have my Pokemon shelf. Yeah, we have my Marnie figurine there, I think by Max Factory, such a good figure. And then we have, of course, my Lily one. This is the Clefairy version. And then we have May over here. I do have the other May figure too, but I didn't want to have two of them out at the same time. And since this May kind of fits the aesthetic more, I have her out right now. But I do have the other one too. We have Chef Pikachu back there from the cafe. We have the Marnie Nendoroid, also very cute. We have the dancing Psyduck one, which I thought was broken, but I did fix it recently. Really cute. Behind Marnie and on the side there, we have snow globes. This is from Loteria in Korea a couple years ago. We have Bulbasaur and Ditto. And then up here we have the Glaceon one. And then of course Pikachu has one as well. Very cute. And then on the back there we have a paper theater that I got in Japan. And then some nano blocks here of Mimikyu, mini figurines of Umbreon and Sylveon. I forgot, I think these were the Terrarium series. I got Slowpoke. Back to figurines, we have, of course, Cynthia here, my beloved. Love her. And then we have the Cosmog version of Lily. Super pretty. And then we have Dawn and Piplup. And I have also this Pokemon card here that I pulled a couple years ago too. And right below the Pokemon shelf, we have basically most of my Nendoroids. I honestly thought I had more, but yeah, ignore how ugly the shelf is. We have my Akko from Little Witch Academia. She is actually my first scale figure that I ever bought, and she moves around my room a lot, and she's here right now. And I've added Calcifer here because, you know, witch vibes, perfect. And then we have a little Kasumi Bushiroad capsule figure. She's from Bang Dream, Girls Band Party, Bandori. And then we have some Ghibli paper theaters. I really like these with the cases. I think they're way better. Love them. And on the right over here, we have a, I think, 1/7 scale figure of Melia from Xenoblade Chronicles 1. And she was sent to me by FigureCon a couple of years ago. Such a beautiful figure. But yeah, my Nendoroids, a bunch of them. Yeah, I really thought I did have more. I do have a couple that aren't on here, which you'll see soon. But yeah, down here we have pretty much the remnants of my Revue Starlight collection plus Bandori. So Revue Starlight, I still do have a lot more merch. I just stored them away just because they're taking up so much space. But yeah, we have my Karin and Hikari figurines. They aren't the best looking, but they are the only figurines from Revue Starlight, and I think they were also one of my first figures. I picked up this Tokyo Tower diorama thing at Narita Airport, I think, when I was like transiting. I also have these acrylic stands. I love any merch that has this art style by Mebachi. On the right is my Bandori shelf. I still do have a couple of these Nendoroids, but I just stored them away, and I just kept out these two because they're like my favorites of the ones that I have. We have Arisa and Yukina from Roselia. Obviously, you can tell that they are my favorite band. We also have some plushies here. This is the, I think the first general election merch box that they did for the global server. I still haven't opened it, but yeah, it looks really cool. And then we have a signed Weiss Schwartz card here of Yukina. This is the II signed card. Aiba Aina, my favorite character and my favorite Seiyu from Bandori. Yeah, and then this is the pearlescent version of the 1/7 scale Yukina figure by Bushiroad. Again, not the best looking, but the best looking Yukina one. And on the bottom shelf of the first shelf are a bunch of heavier stuff like art books, this manga, Sailor Moon one, and just magazines and binders with trading cards in them. Moving on to the shelf on the right, I'm just gonna say straight up, I don't really like this shelf, but it is a work in progress and I'll figure something out eventually. So we have my Himeko 1/7 scale, I want to say, by Apex. Such a great figure. Maybe the second best Honkai Impact scale. Oh, maybe the third or fourth, but it's really good. And then we have the Himeko light cone. Yeah, anyways, we have Seila and Bronya here, of course, together. Mini Himeko here from Star Rail. This is the Welcome to Train Party one. And then we have Jingyuan and Nuocha. And then up here we have Welt, looking very dapper, with Danhong here, very not happy looking. So cute. And then we have Stell here with a pom-pom. And then we have more Stell March 7th, and Kayla's here inside this plastic case as well, acrylic case. Another Kayla's there. Durandal, shaky, what is it? Happy Shake figure, bobble, and then her shirt of the Void on vacation. I don't really show this figure a lot, but I do have it. She just moves around a lot. But yeah, that's my Honkai shelf here. And down below we have my Xenoblade figures. Honestly, I don't know where to put them most of the time, so they just kind of move around a lot. But they are really nice figures, and I want to kind of find a place for them. But yeah, Nia in particular, her sword just sticks out really far back, and her supports are really annoying to move around. So honestly, I don't know where to put her. And as for Pyra and Mithra, they just kind of follow wherever Nia goes because I just want to keep them together. Melia would be here too if she fit, but she doesn't, so she's off on her own. And right below these Xenoblade girls, we have my Final Fantasy shelf, which is mainly Final Fantasy VII. So let's start off on the left here. In the back, we have the, I think, Ultimania for remake, or the art book. I'm not really sure which one it is. And then we have a Hope trading figure that I've had for a really long time. I wanted Lightning or Sarah, and then I got Hope, of course. And then we have a Zack minifigure as well. I really want to get the matching Aerith in this line, but I haven't been able to find her. This is really old. This is when Crisis Core came out, I think, on the PSP. And then we have a Luna Freya acrylic stand that I picked up on my last trip to Japan a couple years ago as well. And then we have Aerith's music box, still sealed. And then back there we have the trading cards. I think the gold version, or it might be the regular version actually. But yeah, this is from the Uniqlo collab. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, and then down here in this case we have the original Polygon series figures from when Remake came out. So we have Reno, Sephiroth, Aerith, Cloud, Tifa, Barrett, and Red. I know they came out with more when Rebirth came out, but I haven't picked them up yet. I just never got around to it, but I do want to get them at some point. And then we have some more music boxes. We have Tifa's theme and the main theme over there. And then this is just a tin case with like a Shinra card. It was a GameStop pre-order bonus. Over here we have Final Fantasy IV and Final Fantasy I music boxes. And on the right we have my very cool Cloud and Tifa setup with the Hardy Daytona. This is from the first class edition for FF7 Remake. Really cool. I don't know which version of Tifa I have. Pretty neat. I really had to commit to the setup. And we also have a Moogle. And down here we have my Final Fantasy games and some of the bigger Kingdom Hearts stuff. We got Donald here. He looks kind of dirty. And then we also have Intergrade. Apparently this is really expensive. It's like the US copy. And mine is kind of ripped, but I heard it's really expensive now. And then I really only bought it to get this steelbook case of Yuffie and Sonon. And it is kind of scratched up, but there's that. And then I have a sealed copy of Rebirth. I did play it digitally again too. And I did it to get this steelbook case of Tifa and Aerith and Sephiroth. I think this is a Best Buy exclusive. Pretty cool. Anyways, moving down, we have a bunch of heavy books. We got art books for some Disney movies from back in the day. And a lot of strategy guides for like Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy. This is also Final Fantasy. It's really heavy. It's still sealed, but it's like 7, 8, and 9. And then some Tomb Raider stuff. I think this is Overwatch. Oh yeah, it's Overwatch. I stopped playing Overwatch because I honestly spend too much time on it, so I uninstalled it. Again, more cards. My Seiyu Roselia ones. let's move on to the last and final section, which is this wall shelf unit here. This is like the newest addition to my room, I think. I've had it for a couple months now, but I've never shown you guys. But yeah, let's take a look. Let's start off with the plushies on the very top shelf. I don't have a place for them anywhere else. I just kind of dedicated them to the space. I've never shown you guys this ELYSIA plushie, but I do have her. And I also do have the other one, but it's with my sister, which she hasn't sent yet. But yeah, I do have a lot more plushies, which is in this corner shelf. As for here, let me start off with this top corner here on the right. Basically this is the remnants of my Taylor collection, basically. It used to be a lot more stuff, but I've since kind of narrowed it down to the things I really like. And right next to that, we have my Revy Starlight CD collection, which are all in this storage box. This is the front side or the back side. And here are all the CDs I have. I also haven't bought any recent ones. I think since the movie came out, I think this was for the movie. Yeah, the movie. After this, I haven't bought any. I thought it was a good stopping point for me to stop buying. Right in front of it, we have my other Nana figure, and I put her here because I figured, you know, music, she matches that. And then I put this Gigi paper theater here because I honestly don't know where to put this most of the time, and I figured they kind of have the same color coordination, so yeah, they're both here. And right below we have my manhwa collection, or I think most of it, like the majority. And we have volume 1 and 2 of Your Throne. And I bought them specifically because I wanted the acrylic stand. So Medea here actually comes with volume 1, and then Psyche comes in volume 2. And then this is actually supposed to be a calendar, but it was from a couple years ago, so it's empty now, but it looks really cool with the tiger. And then we have some volumes here. I guess most are English copies. We have a random Korean one here for Villains Are Destined to Die. We have a Navia up there, by the way, it's just chilling. Callisto and Penelope, I love them. I pulled this card from the trading packs and I was so happy. And then we have Callisto acrylic stand, which I don't think I've shown you guys, but love this. And then on the back here is Juvelian from Father I Don't Want This Marriage. Look how pretty she is. And down here is my pride and joy. Not literally, but maybe literally. It is my ELYSIA shrine, and this light box, this display case that she like comes with, or like you have to buy it separately, is super bright. Literally, I can turn off all my lights and I can still see pretty well with just this light. But yeah, so we have the Apex 1/7 scale made ELYSIA figure here in her custom display box that you can buy from Tmall. Right next to her, we have the ELYSIA earbuds. I have opened it and put it back in the box, and I have this, it's not a paper theater, but it's pretty similar. This was really hard to put together because it didn't come with any instructions, and I had to like look up like the final product from other users, but it looks really cute, so worth it. And then this here I literally just bought. It's just rocks. It's a stone diffuser. I couldn't take out the sticker, but I got it from Daiso. I went to go buy something else, and I saw these pink stones and thought it would match ELYSIA, so I bought rocks. And then we have a bunch of acrylic stands here, some repurposed fake flowers over here, an ELYSIA photo card from buying things online from the Honkai store. This here is the ELYSIA teacup that came as a pre-order bonus for the Made ELYSIA figure from Tmall. And then we have a bunch of acrylic stands here. I do have more, but I haven't taken them out yet. And then let's move on to the main center portion here. There's a lot of things, and let me go through them really quickly. So first up, let's go talk about this giant wall scroll here. Again, this is Penelope from Villains Are Destined to Die. I was pretty hyped that they made one of her, and it's giant, so I love it, and look how pretty she is. And then to the left of that, we have my pin flag tapestry thing, mainly Genshin fan-made ones, some official Honkai ones like this Eden and ELYSIA ones. And then down here we have some Bandori event title logos of the events that I've either really liked or cheered in. And then we have some fan-made Final Fantasy ones of our Stabby Boy, a Tomberry, as well as this really fat Moogle, and then Edelgard here for Fire Emblem. My Homura from Madoka, this is the B style by Freeing. It's really big, so she's chilling out here. And then we have my Takina from the Chorus of Coil. And then we have some Nendoroids here from the Chorus of Coil. We have Kurumi, very adorable. We have Chisato and Takina. We have the My Happy Marriage couple here. And then we have some more general merch. We have my Azura trading card from Fire Emblem, Cypher. And then we have another one here. And then we have this very chill Madoka acrylic stand. It's very loose, like I can literally just pull it out. I don't know why. And then I have this really cool, I don't know what these are called, like clear acrylic art. I don't know what these are called, but they're pretty neat. This is the ELYSIA stationery set. I haven't opened it yet because I don't really have any need or use for the things inside, but it's basically like a pen and like a notepad, I think. I bought it specifically because I really like the design of the book, and this is the one that Alpha ELYSIA uses, I think, in the game, Honkai. And I have a random Smisky hanging out there. Very cute. And then right next to that, we have a bunch of Honkai and Genshin plushies here. These two are magnetic. This is very adorable. My Yaemiko in a Yaemiko suit. We have a Riding Shogun finger puppet. And then we have Kiana Mei, also from the same Ichiban Kuji as this ELYSIA one. Very adorable. And then on top, I have a bunch of Honkai Impact 3rd acrylic stands. We have Aponia. I love Eden, if you can't tell. And then we have this very nice Kiana one. And they're all sitting on top of the ELYSIA keyboard. And I have like taken it out and tried it, and it was pretty neat. But I've stored it back in because my keyboard right now is perfectly fine. And this is mainly for collector's purposes. Yeah. Alright, so that is pretty much my room. And honestly, I do want to change a lot of it, but I just don't have any inspiration at the moment. So next time I do one of these, hopefully it'll be a lot more different than it is now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!